grab your coffee and just settle in. It really is the perfect, quiet, rainy afternoon for this. Today's deep dive is all about relaxation. But to understand it, I actually want you to picture the exact opposite.
Right, the complete antithesis of relax.
Exactly. So you step into an elevator with a coworker you barely know, the doors slide shut, and suddenly the quiet in that tiny box feels so incredibly heavy that you desperately blurt out, "Crazy weather, huh?"
Oh man, the classic elevator panic. Your heart rate speeds up and your brain just sort of scrambles to find a lifeline?
Yeah, it's terrible. So today we're doing a deep dive into a stack of recent behavioral psychology journals to help you transform that dreaded awkward silence from a social emergency into, well, a high-level communication superpower.
It's such a vital shift, because we are socially conditioned to view a gap in dialogue as a failure. And that creates this massive, almost physical urge to fix it immediately.
Okay, let's unpack this. Why does our brain treat a perfectly natural pause in conversation like a ringing fire alarm? I mean, neurologically speaking, what is actually happening to us in that elevator?
What's fascinating here is that it goes straight back to evolutionary biology. Like, human evolution really wired us to rely on constant verbal feedback for tribal inclusion.
Tribal inclusion, right?
Yeah, so when the talking just unexpectedly stops, our primitive brain perceives the threat. It literally triggers social rejection pathways, which makes us feel physically unsafe. We fear we've alienated the group.
Wow, so that frantic search for words isn't just politeness, it's a primal survival reflex.
Exactly, yeah.
But wait, I do have to push back a little here. Isn't saying something always better than saying nothing? I always assumed filling the silence was just a courtesy, showing the other person you're engaged.
Well, it's not just about the effort, though. It's the intention behind it. Think of that fallback small talk like acoustic phone.
Acoustic phone.
Yeah, like you're just throwing random words at the wall to deaden the empty space. But you aren't actually building a connection. When you try to force it, you aren't fixing the situation at all. You're actually taking your internal panic and transmitting that anxiety directly to the other person.
Oh, I see, so they can physically feel you scrambling.
Right, which makes them tense up, too.
Here's where it gets really interesting. What if we just didn't use the acoustic foam? What if we allowed the space to exist without hacking away at it? Let's actually test this out right now. Let's just stop talking for a solid 2 seconds. Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, and we're back. Wow.
Huh. It is amazing how incredibly nice that actually feels when you just, don't fight it.
Completely unhurried. I literally felt my shoulders drop. It's like my nervous system just exhaled.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, projecting that physical security like dropping your shoulders or slowing your heart rate, that biologically hacks the other person's nervous system too.
That makes so much sense.
In relationship psychology, they point out that the highest sign of compatibility isn't the ability to talk nonstop. It's the ability to share a comfortable silence.
It reminds me of being in a car on a long road trip with a really good friend.
Oh, absolutely.
You're just listening to the radio, looking out the window, and neither of you feels the pressure to entertain the other. It's just understood that you're good.
Exactly. You're signaling deep security. And tactically, you can deploy this in high-pressure situations, like, say, a first date.
Oh, a first date is the ultimate pressure cooker for that.
Right. So if the conversation naturally slows down, don't panic and scramble for a topic. Just take a sip of your drink, look around, and gently say, "It's so nice to just sit here and relax for a second."
Oh, I love that approach. You are openly acknowledging the pause,
Yeah.
which gives them permission to drop their shoulders and relax too. You're essentially leading the energy of the room, rather than letting the room's tension lead you.
Precisely. You are proving that you don't view the silence as a threat.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now? It means you are secure enough that you do not need to perform every single second to prove your worth.
Yeah, you don't have to be a continuous entertainment center to be highly valued in an interaction.
Which leaves us with a final provocative thought for you today. The next time you find yourself stepping into that quiet elevator, what happens if you resist the urge to perform, drop your shoulders, and simply allow the other person the quiet gift of a completely unforced pause?